It is now the 13th of March, Monday the 13th of March, and the Japanese government have removed their advisory for people to wear masks in public. Have you taken off yours? I've been walking around maskless around Kyoto this morning, but absolutely I'm in a minority. There are very few people not wearing masks. And that's not just a minority amongst all the people, because many people would say that I'm a foreigner, so maybe I do things differently. But there are a lot of foreigners in Kyoto today, and most of them are wearing masks. I'm also in a minority amongst foreigners in Kyoto. In a newspaper article I read, Professor Nakayachi from Doshisha University has a prediction for how people will gradually start removing masks in Japan. And it follows a similar pattern to many trends. So how will this trend happen? At first, a very small group of people will take off their masks. They will be innovators. So when we have a trend starts with a very small number of people doing something. But those people are noticeable because they stand out. So first we have the innovators. Following the innovators will be early adapters. Early adapters are people who don't want to be first at doing something, but when they see some people are doing it, they're interested in trying it or doing it. So we have the innovators, followed by the early adapters. After the early adapters, we find followers. Gradually, more and more people start to follow. But it's still a slow process. The process from the innovators to the early adapters to the followers is a very slow process. So gradually, more and more people start to follow whatever trend that might be. In this case, removing their masks. But eventually there will be a tipping point where most people will suddenly remove their masks. But when will that be? What will trigger that tipping point? Somewhere between 10 out of 100 people removing their masks and 30 out of 100 people removing their masks will be a tipping point, and most people will suddenly remove their masks. Do you think this is true? Do you think this is what's going to happen? And if it does happen, how long is it going to take? What are your opinions? As for me, I'm no longer going to wear a mask generally. Unless I'm in a very crowded situation or in somewhere like a hospital, or if someone requests me to wear a mask. If someone feels more comfortable with me wearing a mask, I'm more than happy to do it. But in most situations, I'm going to be maskless from now. How about you? もしこのビデオが気に入ったらいいねをお願いします。Thank you for watching. See you next time.